Salt of the Ocean. This is my first book of poetry. I self-published it through iUniverse, and it's a pretty good book of poetry. I enjoyed working on it for about 2.5 years. Salt of the Ocean. That's me, J.M. Watson. And I published it in 2009, and it came out January 5th, 2010. I wrote it for my mother, Gail D. Watson. These are the table of contents. About 46 poems with one piece called Masonic Brick. And it starts out with Nightingale's Wings. And it goes to Copper. And this is Offbeat. It goes I'm Only Offbeat. It's a pretty good poem, I think. This is the photograph for Offbeat. Then comes Manasseh. It goes, I am a Manasseh tribesman. I know my origins. I realize my birthrights. I understand my blessings. So it's a pretty good poem. This is Below. And I wrote it for JJ. And this is the photograph for Below. This is Missy. I go, Missy smiles at the milkman. This is Brand New Day. It's a brand new day. And this is Heritage. I liked writing this poem a lot too. This is the photograph for Heritage. This is Jesus Knows. I say I do believe that Jesus knows. This is Backs Toward the Front Line. I'm facing backs towards the front line. This is Degrees, which is a pretty good poem too. This is Scorpio Lady. This is Dearest Mother. I wrote this for my mother for a Christmas gift. This is Love Lost. This is National Guard. I say tell it how it is a couple of times, 4 times in the poem. And this is Time Out. I say I must have my time out 3 times in the poem. This is Apple Crisp. This is Discovery. I say I am a discovery. And I really like the format of this poem. I try to work with spaces and stuff. And this is Escape for Paul Douglas. Flight Gone Wrong. I touch back down. I am in tone, not out of the count. 'Cause life was never meant to be a test. Somehow it became a quest of personable tout. And I really like this poem. It works well with the way the whole poem is set up. It goes on for a number of pages. It's like 14 pages long, so it's still going. So it's a pretty long poem, I think. It's a really good poem. I like it a lot. It talks about escape. People have their different types of escape, and this is where it ends. So it's about 14 pages long. This is Sunlight on October. I like that poem too. It's a really good poem. And this is High. It's a long poem as well. I say, don't you ever get high. you know, don't you ever get high, don't you ever imagine getting higher. And it's a pretty good poem. I like it. This is epicenter of our universe, and I say I'm headed toward the epicenter of our universe. You know, it's a pretty good poem. This is the photograph for it. This is Hustle. This is a photograph for Hustle. This is Makalu. This is Follow. I really like this poem too. I wrote it basically just to tell people don't follow me, you know. This is Liquefy. It says I'm going to liquefy. And this is the photograph for Liquefy. This is Took It As It Came, and I say I took it as it came, you know, just how life brings you to certain places. And this is Sitting Them. This is Laugh. I like this poem too. This is Message. This is the photograph for Message. This is Eminent. This goes on for like 4 or 5 pages. I double spaced it just for the format of it, you know, just to make it more interesting. And that's that. And this is the photograph for Eminent, just a spinning globe. This is Anything. I don't want anything in this room. This is the photograph for Anything. This is Eponym. It goes on for a number of pages, and the photograph for Eponym should be coming up pretty soon. And here it is, just a pole ball, number 12, stands for the letter L. This is 2018, I will become Miss Beach Woman's Dream Maker. And I really like this poem too, it's really good. This is Sipping from Broken Teacups. It goes on and on for about 6 or 7 pages. It's a really good poem. It talks about the youth and growing up and becoming an adult and just growing up, you know. So I really like it. This is Procreator, and it goes, it is all you have to become. A procreator is coming of age. She is all that you have to succumb to. A procreator is coming of age. And I think Julia, and this is Only, It's Raining Only on Me. And this is the photograph for Only. It's just a picture, just a drawing of a man walking with an umbrella, and it's raining only on him. So that's kind of like me. And this is the Shakedown. This is Breakup. This is Expert Device. This is I Palm Me, and I say I Palm Me 3 times in the poem. That's the photograph for I Palm Me. This is Far Away. This is Passport. I really like this poem too. It works well with the poem, with the book. And this is the photograph for Passport. And this is Masonic Break. Just a bunch of letters, codes, trying to figure it out. This is Future. And this is the photograph for Future. And this is Bird. This is how the book ends, with the poem Bird. And that's that. That's all the things that there is. And I basically say thanks to all the people who helped me. And that's the end of the book. So that's how it all ends. So that's that. That's the end.